So Rich, I mean, what a way to end the last home game of the season. What did you make of that performance there, and what a fantastic point that is?
Yeah, it's a great point. I think said to the group afterwards, actually a bit gutted because I think we deserve 3. I think they're lucky for the point, not us. It was a fantastic performance from the players. They really bought into our game plan. It's not generally how we want to play, but we recognise that that's probably the way to have some success against them, and I think they'd be happy to have got away with the point today. We had the better chances. I think we were the better team, and I'm just really proud of the group because it takes a lot of togetherness sometimes to do something in a way that you're not used to doing and buy into it, and they were brilliant, all of them.
And obviously Bournemouth have been an incredibly hard side to face this year. Back at the Vitality it was 4-0, but coming into this game it looked like the whole team had a sort of renewed intensity about them. Everyone was sort of pressing for challenges. Do you think that played a big part to almost winning that game, just how physical people made it and how much they were willing to give for you?
I think it's a slightly different team to the one that went to the Vitality. We've had some new players in. We're sort of settling into a slightly different set of players that are buying into what we want to do. We've got athleticism, like players like Lacey are really physical. Sarah, did a 17k run for last weekend's S&C. So we've got players that can match them physically. Now around the pitch. And I think we learned a bit from when we played them at the Vitality, whereby we played some of the better football but then lose 4-0, and the intention today was basically to get points, and so we were prepared to do that.
And obviously you mentioned the chances in the game. Of the chances, Libby Whelan's goal was a crazy strike, wasn't it, from just outside the right of the box. What did you think of your side's creative sort of nature going forwards, and maybe that cutting edge could have had 3 points?
Yeah, there's definitely. We've had clear-cut chances. Annie's on the stretch a little bit for hers, and it makes it a good save because it's down the keeper's throat really. You kind of back Annie to put that away, but she gets herself there. We've created the opportunity. Sarah had a great bit of play in the first half where she has the underside of the bar and the post. I think quality, and then there's just been some more direct chances as well where we've just caused pressure on them. We recognise that if they want to play out from their wide centre backs and play diagonal balls, and if we press them correctly with our front three, it stopped them from doing that and weren't able to really play how they wanted to, and it just meant as well they were often being left 3v3 or 2v2 at the back, so we wanted to exploit that, I'm really pleased because I think the players could see, and we spoke about at half time, what we planned to do worked.
And obviously 6 games at the county ground this season for Swindon Town women, no losses and 27 goals. What is it like playing in front of this crowd and being able to give them something to cheer for, and seeing the intensity from your side in front of a crowd like this?
Yeah, we've got to play here all the time, just because the record speaks for itself, what it does for the players. On a day like today, it's a great day out. The fans are fantastic. You can feel it. It lifts everybody, so it's just brilliant. The fact that the club back us, and the fact that the club want to, make the women's section as important as they are. Really grateful to the club, grateful to the fans, and to Swindon Town fans. They support the men, support the women as well.
And finally, of course, it's been a fantastic run of games for your side now, obviously having won the last 3, going into a cup final now next week. What does that do to team morale to say that you could do this to a side like Bournemouth, and then do you go into that? Do you take the foot off the gas, or how are you preparing for that game?
No, it's just a case of we want to obviously finish the season really strongly. This puts us, is good for everybody's belief in what we're doing. We're going to the County Cup final. I've always said that we should always be County Cup champions. It's our obligation to do that. It's not being arrogant, but we are the best team in the county, so we have to follow through and do that. An opportunity to win the trophy again, and that set us in good stead for then our final game against Moneyfields, which we must win.
And getting a point like this against a side that will be in the division above next season, obviously it's a bit early to look that far forwards, but how how much hope and how much courage does that give you to go into next season, knowing that obviously the way the season started for your side was incredible, and now you've seen that sort of resilience to carry that form on late on in the season after a bit of a rough patch? How important is that to your side?
The rough patch was the most important bit because it's where we learnt all the lessons, and I'm really pleased. Like, you can fall apart through those situations, but the players haven't. They've stuck together, and as a result, we're better for it. And so, like, we're trying to build a Tier 3 team. That's what we're trying to do with players like Lacey, Sarah, Cookie, and obviously the existing players that have played Tier 3 at the club as well. That's what we're trying to do. And if you do that, then obviously promotion becomes inevitable. But you've got to keep everybody motivated and to realise that it's what we can achieve. And the opportunities here at the club are absolutely fantastic. Like I say, if plans go the way that we want them to, and we're playing all the games here, it's a great draw for the players, and it's a great opportunity for the players. And I think we're all excited to end the season really, really well. And everybody would have seen the messages for Annie for a 100 game today. It's worth mentioning that, a fantastic achievement. But all the players made videos, and her family, and it just shows the togetherness in the group. It is a really together group. It's a really nice group too.